Warning: some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Because I was always with Charlie, basically every time this other girl would text him, like, I was texting her back. Like, I basically had to become a lesbian for a year. As he changed his goes to questions back, I'm like, Charlie, at some point you're gonna have to text her yourself.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Wait, what? I had to rewind that a few times. Did she really just say that? I had to become a lesbian? Okay. Nah, just kidding. I'm really not shocked. And this is why.
Human emotion after watching your husband be assassinated. Also, go away. No Zoom calls. Even if she's like, I'm ready. Like, how to manage a psychopath. No, psycho. Get back into bed. Pretend you're crying, okay? Right. Went to Barry Weiss. Do you believe he did it? Yes. No. If I'm directing PR, I'm like, no, you go, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm waiting for stuff. Like, that's the obvious thing. Listen, sorry, I just have to. The recent speech she gave.
Yes.
There's not a human, right? There's not a human. It's out of public duty, or private duty, I guess, to her husband, because apparently we're supposed to believe that Charlie had the exact opposite ideas in private than what he expressed publicly. That's BS, okay? And he just 2 weeks before he died, something overcame him, and he said, hey, if anything ever happens to me, if I ever get shot in the neck, I want Erika to become the CEO and chairman. The majority of them are Christian in America, and I'm sickened by them. I am sickened by the idea that I ever supported or...
It's all driving me crazy. The lies are driving me crazy. The things that she's saying, the words that are coming out of her mouth are driving me crazy. And I need it to stop. Now we have Erika Kirk herself artificially appointed to the Air Force Board of Visitors. Erika, not a grieving widow, okay? She's a piece of, as far as I'm concerned, military technology that's intended to socially engineer on behalf of the military. Like, that's what she's out there doing. She's like a piece of Israeli tech. Again, my opinion, I'm welcome to it. It's my show.
While hit pieces aren't my thing, I don't enjoy tearing people down. I feel compelled here to offer a different perspective. Not to attack, not to slander, but to offer an explanation to a possible agenda. So let's look at the history behind some of these public statements.
Something in the eyes, like, I don't know, I'm like, I know I'm human, but I don't know if I stabbed you if you bleed,
Do not lecture us, JD. Do not, okay? The lecture that is coming from you is exactly why we don't like Erika, because we see it for exactly what it is. It's elite. She has money and connections. She can call Vice President J.D. Vance. She can get the Secretary Scott Bessent to issue a letter on demand, demanding you stop looking into their finances. She can get Trump to say how much Charlie loved her and is against the public, that this is what God wanted. God ordained this. Erika is so godly. She cannot even get a sentence out without saying the Lord. And I'm going to be honest, it creeps me out. The whispering creeps me out. It does not fill me with any sense of light. In fact, it fills me with quite the opposite. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like
Candace says she doesn't operate or live within anger. Although we have heard several things she said that's very questionable. But I'll let you be the judge. Tell me what you think. Anger? Or something else?
What I love about you, even with all this stuff that's going on, like, there's not an ounce of hate I feel you have towards these people, not even tiny bit. After everything they've said, done to you, to try to destroy your family, try to destroy your show, not an ounce of hate. Candace, this is amazing.
Yeah, I don't wake up and because it's
poisonous.
It's poison. I think about that when I think about the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
You've spent 3 years trying to destroy your enemies. That is so corrupting to wake up every day. I can't imagine it'd be like, to my team, this is the directive. How do we destroy the Daily Wire? It's like, that is, oh God, could you imagine just the cloud that just descends?
And you end up destroying yourself when you do that.
Of course,
That's what happened
because
to
it is
Daily Wire.
destroying your spirit.
Yes.
You can't have success like that. And so
I just want to shake her. Like, I just want to just stop. It's like she's malfunctioning or something. And you know how, like, when something's malfunctioning, you have this arbitrary idea, but if you shake it, it will get better somehow. You're like, oh, this isn't working. That's how I feel. I feel like Erika isn't working. Do you know what I mean? She's not working. and I want it fixed. It's driving me insane.
Candace thrives on contradiction, launching social autopsy to shame and dox others while positioning herself as the eternal victim. For years, she's cast herself as a Joan of Arc type character, setting the moral standard and convincing her audience that her anger and hatred are not only justified, but heroic.
Growing concern for minors. We stand by the fact that we think the best time to be on our database is when you are a minor, because that's exactly what we're trying to do. We are trying to affect their, conscious when they're young, so they know to use the internet more responsibly when they're older. There's no harm, no foul, really, if you're a minor, right? You have this profile with 365 days. You're not applying to college. You're not, going out for a job. It doesn't do anything to affect your livelihood in any way. So we think that that's really honestly the best time for people to learn.
To add to our morgue, submit them. Our database is continually grown by enough. Simply put, social autopsy is your digital footprint. So be mindful of the words that you share.
Honestly, this is a time where it is appropriate to say this.
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop.
Agree. I watched that. Just stop.
And here she is in the art of contradiction. She says, one moment, Charlie and Erika loved each other, and in the next moment, she says they were both using each other. Take a listen. Tell me what you think.
And authentically grieving more than other people needed her to. I needed that because I didn't have Charlie. I needed to believe that he at least died with the one thing that he wanted most. Our every conversation was about me chasing girls, obviously pre-Erika, like that he wanted to have that companionship and that love. And so for me to have to get to the point where I am questioning whether he was completely manipulated from the very first time that he sat with her, that was hard for me. I had to be prepared and willing to grieve that as well. Grieving, knowing that he died and potentially didn't have that one thing that he wanted. Yes, he cared about family life more. He did believe the words that he said about women staying home and raising kids and adding more value, and that men should be the ones working these ridiculous hours. So color me shocked that he would have changed his mind for something that he said for years in the last, in the 2 weeks leading up to his death. Kirk is good. Mrs. Erika Kirk sounds so much better than Miss Erika Francie. What is that last name? It's a practical decision. This is the text chain from that. Charlie and Erika Kirk. He says it's going to be the power couple of a century. I need to continue to pray about it. I said, her last name's dumb. She literally needs you to propose. It's way too complicated. He said, I'm going to tell her it sounds like a sneeze. It's horrible. And then I wrote, marry me. It's a logistics thing. That's just who we were. Always making fun and always wanting to know what the plan was. And obviously it worked, you guys. It worked. Our plan worked. We broke Erika down. First came the name shame, then came the wedding, and then came the children. Charlie really loved Erika from a time reading through the text today. Just loved her. He loved his family. He really did.
Look, Charlie Kirk's assassination was horrific. Grief hits us all differently. Candace insists she's just a grieving friend seeking answers. Yet, at the start of this very video, she scolds Erika for not simply saying, I don't know, when asked if Tyler Robertson shot Charlie. And when asked how she would respond if Erika was proven innocent, Candace herself refuses that simple standard. Her sustained pressure, leaked audio, and endless skepticism suggest this isn't pure truth-seeking. It's narcissistic control dressed up as moral clarity. And if Erika is proven completely innocent, Candace won't offer understanding or admit she manufactured the doubt and hysteria. She simply pivots to fresh accusations.
Erika Kirk turns out to be super innocent in everything. And we're just, unfairly blaming her of maybe wrong grief or whatever. What would you say to her if that ends up that she's absolutely innocent in all of this?
If Erika is absolutely innocent in this, I think I would just have more questions. Like, why'd you lie to me? I would seek to understand, and I considered that plausibility, by the way, that it was everyone around her that was and she was in a state of shock and she was catatonic. But then when I met her, it wasn't that. When I met up with her, it wasn't that. And the lies are too devastating. These aren't little lies. These are cover-up lies. The Superman neck lie, the is this AI, like the first thing, she could just drop the video. She's the chairman and the CEO, instruct them to drop the video. And if they tell you no, say I'm gonna go live. You have all the power. So it would be hard to imagine a scenario where her hands are completely clean of everything. How dirty her hands are, I don't know. But I do know that you only lie, like I always say, when you are covering something up. So when I say these people are involved in a cover up, that is what I mean.
Thanks for listening to the end. Please be sure to leave a comment. What do you think? Is Candace uncovering the truth or adding to the same lies and anger that got Chatlie killed? Remember, don't allow someone else to dictate your feelings and emotions. Do your own research. Stay grounded in the truth. And again, thanks for hanging out. Stay informed, stay strong, and we'll catch you in the next video.